So we have a question here. So the short gist of the question is basically lamp A is rated at 12 voltage. It will be consuming power of 24 watts, and lamp B rated at 6 voltage will have 3 ampere of current running through it. Alright, so this is the entire question, and lamp A and lamp B is RDs. Okay, and then we have 4 sub questions here. So these are the questions that we have to solve, and I encourage you all to read out the question and try solving it, and I'll give you the time in 3, 2, 1. I hope you all solved it, and yeah, if you were not able to solve it, it's okay. Let's see the solution and see your mistake. Okay, so let's do part 1, shall we? All right, so the part 1. So the part 1 is asking the current in lamp A. All right, current in lamp A. Let's put 1 here. I think that's not how we do it. I think this is a positive terminal and this is negative terminal. So this is I, and then this is I1, and this is I2, which is 3 amps. All right, this is basically the story. All right, by the way, we show the direction of current where like the positive, like from the positive terminal to the negative terminal. Actually, it's from the negative terminal to the positive terminal, but as by the way of conventionally we use this direction. It doesn't matter, the math is same and you're going to get the same results, so it's okay. So yeah, we need to find the I1 here. So basically, let's just write down I is equal to I1 plus 3. This is gonna be handy later on. Okay, so we have to find the resistance. Basically, the voltage here is gonna be 12 voltage because it's running at its rated voltage, and it is dissipating power of 24 watts. Basically saying 24 joules per second is being consumed, like that much energy is consumed per second. Now from this we can find resistance. Actually, basically power is equal to V square by R. This is one of the formulas for power. So let's substitute the value of power we have. That's 24, right? It's 24, right? Yes, it's 24, and V is 12, so that's 144. 12 square 144 divided by R. R is RA, lamp A, right? So we have to find resistance first because we are going to use V is equal to IR, Ohm's law, into this thing to find I. All right, so let's go ahead and find RA. 144 divided by 24, so this will cut 12 by 2, yeah, I think so. That's going to give us 6 ohms, so that's equal to 6 ohms. So from this we know V by R is equal to I. V is 12 and R is 6. That's gonna be I. So this is gonna cut, and you see I2, basically I1 is equal to 2 amps. That's the amount of current going through our lamp A. So that's all. Now part 2, let's do that. Okay, so the part 2 says state and give reasons for the reading of the voltmeter. So the voltmeter will show 12 volts because it is connected parallel to lamp A, which has voltage equal to 12 volts. So in parallel combination or parallel connection, if something is parallel to something, whatever like the voltage is same. So if something like if this has from here to here it is 15 volts. It's gonna be 15 here and here. If it is 12, in this case it's 12, it's gonna be 12 and 12 here. So that's basically what parallel connection is. So I think that's a good reason, I hope so. And that's basically what parallel connection is. So yeah, that's your answer. And then calculate the resistance of R2, basically the resistance here. And one fact that is, I think, is to find the voltage here. It's 6 volts here, so therefore it is 6 volts here because it's total 12 volts, so this must be 6 volts. So voltage in R2, voltage in 2 is 6 volts. Then we're finding a resistance of R2, right? So that means we have to find I is already there, so no worries. I2 3 amps. So we will just need to do V2 by I2, which is 6 by 3, which is 2 ohms, is equal to R2. So R2 has, therefore R2 has 2 ohms. And similarly for lamp B, also it has 2 amps, 2 ohms. You can do the same calculation and you will see it's having this exact same thing. All right, 2 ohms. Now find the value of resistance, or like resistance R1. There are multiple ways to do it. I'll show you the easiest way to do it. Basically, here it's gonna be 3 volts, because in this entire thing will have 12 volts, and this entire circuit has a total of 15 volts, so left out is 3 volts, so the 3 volts will be here at R1. So question 4, right, 4 V1 is 3 volts. Then the total current we have to find, we already know that the current through this thing we found it's 2 amps, and this one is, that's right, 3 amps, 2 amps. So total current through the system is I is equal to I1 plus I2. Basically I1 is 2 plus 3 amps is equal to 5 amps. So that means this thing will experience I, right? It's basically this way. I know it's getting messy, so it will experience I. So that means yeah, that means I think we need to find a resistance, right? Yeah, we have to find resistance. So V by I is equal to R. The entire voltage it has is 3 volts, and current is 5. Current is 5. So that means that's equal to resistance V by A. This thing is ohms, so it's 3 by 5 ohms for resistance 1. All right, so that's all for the question. That easy. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.